was the commander of a military detachment stationed at Diaso in the Upper Denchira district of the Central Region to check Galamsey activities. The detachment is based at the outskirts of Diaso. On Monday, 29th May 2017, at about 8 a.m., the deceased left the detachment base for a 20-kilometer walk. He was in civilian clothing, but carried his sidearm. He jogged on the main asphalted Diaso-Dominasi-Ayamfuri motor road. He came through the Aguna Port Police Barrier, Jameso Unkwanta, Dankwa Krum villages, heading towards Dominasi. It has been established that at about 8:55, the deceased was in a WhatsApp chat with a friend and stated that he was embarking on a 20-kilometer walk and that he had started at 8 a.m. so he would get in touch with the friend later. It is estimated that between this time and 9:25 a.m., he had walked about 10 kilometers to a place at the outskirts of Denchira, Obuasi village, where a number of women were selling food items by the road. The deceased stopped to interact with the women and even bought some snails, which he left with the women to pick up on his return from the walk. While the deceased was taking out money from his pocket to pay for the snail, the woman from whom the deceased bought the snail and a few others saw the deceased sidearm tucked to his waist. Soon after he left the women, one of them telephoned the assemblyman of Denchira Obuasi, William Ba, to report what they had seen. Without verifying the information, the assemblyman mobilized the townfolk to prepare to attack an armed robber who had been sighted by the woman who sold at the outskirts of the town. The assemblyman called a motor rider who is popularly known in the town as Komoko, and together with one other man called Kwesibua, a vulcanizer, proceeded to confront the deceased. The assemblyman met the deceased near the Denchira Obuasi cemetery, which is about 1.5 kilometers away from the foodstuff sellers, and about the same distance from the place where the body of the deceased was found later. As soon as the assemblyman and his two-man team spotted the deceased with sidearm, they accosted him without giving him the opportunity to identify himself. By this time, message had spread that an armed robber had been seen, and so other people had come around wielding all forms of implements and started attacking the deceased. While the deceased was thus being attacked, he made efforts to explain his identity, while at the same time attempting to flee from his attackers. Now, police investigations have established the following. The deceased jumped onto different motorbikes in an attempt to escape the attack, but to no avail. He also attempted to escape by jumping onto a tipper truck by entering through the passenger side, but the attackers fired and shattered the windscreen, causing him to fall off. There were also sporadic shooting from the attackers. The attackers used implements including clubs, cement blocks, and machetes. He was finally killed at about 10 a.m. These findings indicate that the deceased left his base at about 8 a.m. on Monday, May 29, 2017, and was killed at about 10 a.m. of same day. Police action taken so far include the arrest of 16 suspects, 7 out of whom have been remanded by the court to police custody, and the rest to be presented in court on Monday, 5th June 2017, together with any other suspects that may be arrested in the course of the weekend. The 7 who have been remanded are William Barr, the Assemblyman, Bismarck Donko, Philip Bedu, Kofi Nyame, Anthony Amoa, Kofi Bedu, and Yao Ano. The other arrested persons are as stated below. Some were attempting to escape arrest to other places and were intercepted, while others were arrested from other places across the country, including as far as Sunyani. They are Dolly Komla, Dome Francis, Sonu Mwanyo, Sonu Emmanuel, Ernest Ali, Kojo Mfu, Kwesi Boa, Issa Menu, and Prince Ambonsa. We have collected a number of evidence which have either been processed or are being processed according to due process. Our investigations are focused on identifying all persons whose actions caused the death of the deceased, to find out what specific actions were taken by each individual and how the actions are linked to the killing, as well as the intent of the actions. Thank you.